What's up, everyone? It's your boy Mastermind here for How Cannabis Live. Welcome back to another episode of our live stream that we do every Friday at 4:20 p.m. If you're new to my content, please do me a favor right now. Hit that like and subscribe button and make sure you hit the notification bell for updates. Today's show, we're going to focus in on a couple different things, but I would like to just address the weather we had yesterday. We did have some storms come through yesterday, and there was some damage in the Logan area as well as the Indian Lake area. And the thing is, these storms are going to get worse as we get warmer weather. So don't put anything outside yet. Hey, what y'all medicating on right now? Let me know in the comments. Let me know how your grow's going in the comments. We'll talk a little bit about what's going on with my grow here in just a moment. I do have an update here. And make sure you visit my website, ohiocannabislive.com. Now, I also want to bring your attention to the ticker in the bottom down here. There's a lot of information that is going across the bottom that you might need to keep an eye on. I may cover some things, but I might miss a few things. But there are things happening here at the bottom of the screen. One thing I want to let you know is that for members, we will start doing an early stream that will happen on Fridays prior to our live stream. So if you're already a member of the channel, you will have access to that stream as well as any other special posts that I post that are for members only. So we are working on our contest. I hope that it would be ready this week, but we did not have enough time to get everything going. So what we're going to do is give you a sneak peek of what it looks like. But basically what will happen is if you're a member, every week we will spin this wheel. And if you're a member of the channel, your name will already be in the wheel. Okay? And the coolest thing is, now I gotta figure out which wheel it was that I have saved this under. This ain't it. Is that after we spin that first wheel and we get the person's name, the next wheel will be our prize wheel. And that'll kind of show us what prize you will actually win. So that I'll be looking forward to showing that to you. Here it is. Okay, I can show this to you. So this is what the wheel's going to look like. And some names could be missing here, but you get the general idea. So the next wheel that we'll have after this wheel, which I haven't built yet, will have our prizes on it. So make sure you're watching every Friday, especially if you're a member, to see if the wheel stops on your name. We're only going to spin this wheel 2 times, once to pick a name and once to get a prize. Now, what kind of prizes could be on this wheel? This could be cash, this could be gift cards, this could be devices, this could be all kinds of stuff that your boy Mastermind has here. I'll show you. Maybe I won't, maybe I will. Yeah, I'll show you one of the devices that could be well, maybe I won't. I thought I had one here, right here. But there'll be devices. I'm looking to see if I have any right here. But we don't. But they're here. I'm looking around. I thought I had some here. But we have some devices here that we're going to be giving away. And also other prizes that'll just be cash. So, like I said, make sure you keep an eye out for that. And again, we're trying to break the record we did last week. Last week we had 1,200 streams. We still are currently at $49 for the month of March as far as our goal. So if we don't beat our goal, then that just basically means that we won't actually get any money for that month. So I'll show you. We are at $49, and then the next payout I'm getting is $109. So thanks everybody that helped us reach this goal. So we have some new goals that we're setting. Right now, we want to average 1,000 views on every live stream that we do. Doesn't matter if it's the Friday stream or if it's just a stream of me riding around. So some of these streams that you're going to start seeing are going to be the ones where I'm riding to the dispensary or I'm going to a grow facility And sometimes I'm going there to talk about mastermind cannabis, and sometimes I'm going there just to buy stuff. So it'll be interesting to see how these streams go. We will be traveling to as many dispensaries as I can humanly, physically, possibly get to, and in a way, hopefully creating new content and taking you on a journey to some of these places once again for some of them. And sometimes it'll be new. There are dispensaries in Columbus I still haven't been to yet, just because I just had so much going on. And to be honest with you, I study menus very, very deeply. And so if you're a dispensary in Columbus, Ohio, and you're wondering why I haven't been to your dispensary, it's your menu. I have to try to find a reason to come there, because when I come there, I just don't want to come there and not buy something from you. So you got to have something on the menu that I might actually like, and you got to have some kind of good deal going on. And if you don't have a good deal going on, you know, everything on the menu that I like, it's hard for me to come there. So that's a challenge. So some of these dispensaries, have great deals and other ones don't. So that happens. But let's talk about the main meat of today's show, which is SB86 and the hidden agenda. So over the next few days, you are going to see media coverage that starts talking about SB86. Senate Bill 86 was that nasty bill they come out with that was going to cut how many plants we could grow. It was going to increase rec sales tax to 15%. It was going to add additional fees onto uh, cultivators and processors. It was also going to do away with the social equity program that they had in the law. It was also going to give over 25% of the revenue to prisons and another part of the money to police. It was going to basically do nothing for the community. It was going to offer no money to the community or no money to the people at all. And it was basically a cash grab for them, and hoping that people will just hear the word rec sales and go with it, because people are in a hurry for rec sales to begin. So I'm here to send you a very clear message today. We cannot allow SB 86 in its current form to pass. We cannot allow them to add 5% more onto the 10% rec sales tax. Here's why. Michigan is 16%. If we add this 5% sales tax on, they also want to allow municipalities like your county or whatever to add tax onto this too. That means they could really push it close to 20%. We cannot let it happen. Absolutely not. No. Don't be fooled by all this talk that's getting ready to come up about rec sales. All they're worried about right now is hurrying up and getting people to buy some cannabis, because a lot of dispensaries is suffering right now. They're not making no money. This medical cannabis program is failing. It's failing. Hey, Captain Greed Toker, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the membership world, sir. Thank you for being here and a member. It's really important for people to understand that just because we pass issue 2, it's not one and done. And they just got rid of the fee. Well, they didn't get rid of it. It's still a penny. So, believe it or not, even though it's only a penny, we still have a lot of people who don't know that. They're still thinking it costs $200 and $300 to become a medical patient, when it now costs less than $100 through our good friends at leafwell.com. And you can use my code OC Live to save $10 more. So, right now you get it through them for $89. Hello, it's all virtual. There's no paperwork. No paperwork. Do you hear what I said? No paperwork. You just got to be ready to tell the doctor what they need to know and fill out the form on the app. It's becoming so easy. I watch people do it at our Waverly Wellness Fair. We watch people's lives get changed because they had no idea how simple the process had become. This is a big deal. And, yes, you can wait for rec sales to happen, but just know, if we don't stop them from passing this SB 86, that rec sales is just going to be more costly products, and people are just going to do what they're already doing, and that's going to continue to support the Michigan market. And people say, legacy market, green market, stop playing. It's the Michigan market. Stop playing. Call it for what it is. The Michigan market is here. And nobody, driving to Michigan, that ain't necessary no more. You and I both know that. People getting stuff delivered and shipped and everything else. Because everything is under that hemp farm bill. They made that so confusing that nobody can figure out what's really right, what's really not. It's a whole cluster of things. But make no mistake, if we allow SB86 to go through without any resistance, then we're going to see everything collapse. Forget worrying about the medical program. We ain't even gonna have a rec program because ain't nobody gonna want to come here and pay 20%. They can go do that in Illinois. It's 20% in Illinois, okay? It's almost 20% in Missouri, okay? Now those folks in Kentucky, they might come here because they have nowhere else to go, and it's better than driving all the way to Michigan. But all I'm saying here is that if we want to succeed, and we want to see some type of buzz here in Ohio, I mean, we got to start realizing that we got to speak up as a cannabis community. We got to spend our energy in a unified way instead of a divided way. We got to bring the cannabis community together. And the only way we're going to do that is if we start having more conversations with people on a regular basis about what we need to do to make sure that our voices are heard loud and clear, that we don't approve of these proposed changes. Now, I went there last time and sat there for 3 hours and waited. Now it's time for somebody else to come sit down there with me if we got to. But it's going to happen all over again. We're going to be down there at the State House all over again. And this time we need to get as many people down there as we possibly can to basically just kill this thing once and for all. So they realize they need to come up with a whole new plan that actually mimics what the people want. Housing protection, employment protection, child care protection, protection from being treated unfairly when you're in the hospital because you have a medical cannabis card. I had a pain management company call me up and tell me, well, we can accept you as a patient, but under no circumstances will you prescribe any medication to you because you got a medical cannabis card. So you're starting out with bias, and I'm supposed to want to do business with you? You know what I told them? I said, any company that doesn't support cannabis, I don't want no part in them. I don't want no part in them. Okay, Jimmy, up leveling up for 6 months on the silver level. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, we're not gonna have stuff like that here. 5:30 p.m. to 2 a.m. cannabis event. Yeah, see, we don't have stuff like this. Here we go with the Jimmy putting out the memberships. You better jump in and get them while we hot. Get them while they hot. Better grab those memberships now. Okay. Skyhouse Kroger got him one. Chaz Vegas. Sir Snipes. Okay. Anthony SG. Welcome to the member status. You all just leveled up. That's what's going on. That's part of how we building and bringing the Ohio cannabis community together. Thanks to my good friend here, Jimmy. Thank you to my other moderator, Lynette, and all the other people who have been here. My day one's been here on there for a while. Hey, Billy, how you doing? Yeah, I mean, everything's a lot different in these other states. Well, they've been operational rec a little longer. It's also still just very crazy that we have people who don't understand like anything about cannabis, and they want to be the ones to oversee everything. How can they be the ones to gatekeep things and make decisions when they've never even used it before? Even if they believe in its benefits, they still need to have input from consumers like us. We know how this stuff works. We know what works and what don't. We know how things should run. Heck, most of all the people in the medical cannabis program could be hired as consultants to the state because we know what not to do. We know what products shouldn't be on the market. And we know what some companies are doing isn't right. It ain't right. It ain't right. I'm talking about these crazy prices, these wacky hours of operation that don't make no sense. Can't figure out when they're open, when they're closed. How can they be ready for rec when they can't even stay open regular hours? So all I'm saying is that until people start really coming together, and I mean every week we got to keep building this up. We got to start bringing people on the show. I just did an interview uh, on a podcast called Because Cannabis, which should be airing hopefully later on this month, uh, with my good friend BC and also my other friend Dustin. So you know, that'll be airing, but we're going to have some guests come on our show. Now that we have the Zoom capability, we ready to Zoom you on in here. So we're going to start really aggressively trying to get people to schedule, even to the point of me putting a button on the website that says schedule to be on the show. And when you click on schedule to be on the show, guess what? You're scheduled to be on the show. Guess how much it costs? Nothing. What do you need? A phone or a computer. And you got to be ready to go at 4:20. You can't come in at 4:45 and 5:55. You got to start earlier than that. Now, if you would like to do a pre-recorded thing, I'm up for that as well. So if you want to do a pre-recorded video, talk about whatever we're talking about, it could be home grow, it could be this political stuff we're dealing with here, it could be national cannabis stuff, it could be a specific condition that you want to talk about, like autism, or any condition. I mean, I think that even at some point, I need to really have a show about pain. I'm really thinking about a show that is really just geared towards pain. Since I'm in pain all the time, I don't know whether you can see it or not. I try to hide it all the time, but uh, you know, I'm in pain. You see this cane behind me? You'll never see me walking with it. You understand? But believe me, it be days that I'll be wanting to hold on to it for dear life. But again, you won't see me. I don't want you to see me walking around like that. If I can't walk like I need to, I guess what? I just don't move for several hours. So sometimes I get stuck. I can't move for like 3 or 4 hours. Then I finally tell myself, I got to get up. Success can't just be about sitting down. And I just want to get out of my basement. So this summer, this year, we're gonna host a lot of events, but y'all gotta help. Y'all have absolutely got to help. And I don't mean just hitting likes and subscribes. I'm talking about physically. Physically. Show up. Be there. Maybe virtually if you can't physically be there, because everybody has things going on. But you know what I'm getting at. Don't have Mastermind put his neck out there to host the best event possible, and then y'all don't show up. Because I'm telling you, I'm working on the biggest expo. It won't be the biggest one this year because it's my first one. But the next one, it better be the biggest one. This just is the primer. We're just testing. But we don't like to fail. This ain't a rocket launch. This ain't SpaceX. We like to succeed on the first launch, not the second or third. So that's one thing I have to say. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like we've got like a lot of these deleted messages from the session. Okay, so it seems like we got some moderation going on here. Yeah, I believe that, Captain Green Toker. That is another part. I'm glad you brought that up, Cap, because we're so worried about what we're gonna do. Oh, I don't need to go to no dispensary. Oh, I don't need my medical card. I don't need to do this. All this we and us here in Ohio, what we don't need to do. But we have no idea what the guy in Kentucky is planning, or the person in Kentucky, the man, woman, whoever. And then we have a whole new metric that everybody is also not forgetting: the solar eclipse. Okay, so I've got a special deal going on for everybody who's watching now. Everybody watching on the replay now, starting on Monday. Kind of get out so I can show you. You will be able to purchase some official solar eclipse glasses on a special promo for 4 glasses for $10. Okay, that's including shipping and handling. This is a members only promotion, so you have to be a member of Ohio Cannabis Live to get this deal. These aren't like the ones everybody's selling on right now, and I'm gonna show you why. Okay, there were 2 eclipses. There was the annular eclipse, and then there was the total eclipse that hasn't happened yet. Now, these glasses here provide you, there, see that annular? That was last year. You missed it probably. Okay, and then the new one is this year. Okay, now another thing, people say, well, Mastermind, how do I know these are legit, like safe? Well, it has all that information right here. It's a little bit blurry, but I assure you it's there. Okay, these is the real deal. You know, Mastermind. Yeah. So make sure you check on Monday. Go to mastermind.com, mastermind.com on Monday. Don't wait until April 1st to try to order some glasses from me, because you're not going to get them in time. Order them on Monday. We might even have some 2-packs available, but we're going to keep the 4-packs and $10 price going. And then, you know, towards the end, I can just tell you they're probably going to end up being more. I'm just keeping it real with you. Now, if you see me out here and somewhere, we might have a better deal going on. If we see us, we are going to try to get them up on Amazon and Walmart too. But, you know, there'll be more there. So definitely don't buy them there. Buy them on my website or get them from me directly. Why supplies last? They'll be gone quick once everybody realizes they can't find all those free ones they keep talking about, or those other ones they keep selling. And then there are those ones out there, but I'm just saying they're not like mine. Why? Because I got mine early, before all these new ones come out. So mine are special. Okay, I'm reading the comments. The American Society of Magical. Okay. Right. I just harvested the blueberry this morning. She's smelling good already. Okay, I can't wait to try that out. Yeah, I agree. 10 more people need to hit the like button. Absolutely. I'm just looking at y'all's messages there. They're giving away at the end. What's going on with Cedar Point? You prefer the market in NYC. Okay, yeah, I haven't tried their market yet. Heard a lot of good things about the market in NYC. You want to decorate your cane off all the slaps you've gotten over the years. When is the next hearing? Great question, Billy. I don't have a date yet, but as soon as we get it, we will definitely be announcing it. Great question. Great question. Of course, I'll come on your show, Captain Green Toker. I most certainly will, buddy. You just let me know when, and I will come on your show. You got some legit OG KB. Okay, okay, all right. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see those seeds, man. Make sure you send me a picture, Bomb Token Jesus, on them seeds, man. I want to see that. Hey, K Leslie, good to have you here. Yes, just like Jimmy says here, just a reminder about the memberships. The free ones are good for 1 month, and then the key one after that is $1.99. Hey, Bobby Douche, good to see you on here, Bobby Douche. Kyle, welcome to the family. Kyle, glad you're on here. Like I said, we've got Chaz Vegas is a new member on here. Sir Snipes. I'm just going through, making sure I didn't miss anything. All right. Yeah, I hope you're doing well too, Tesla guy. Good to have you here. Cedar Point is one reason people not from Ohio will try Ohio's cannabis. That's funny, man. Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I can't wait to see how long you gonna let it cure for. What's your favorite curing time? If you're a grower, let me see what your favorite curing time is. For me, I'm thinking close to 2 months, right at 2 months, maybe 3 months, but 3 months after that, I feel like we're pushing it a little bit. Maybe depending on what it is. I mean, maybe four. I mean, you tell me. I'm thinking 2 to 3. You might tell me something crazier. I think anything over 4 might be a little bit too long. He said it's click. All right, yeah. So we got the link in there. Thanks for sharing the website, American Society of Magical, American Society of Magical. Thank you. Yeah, I bet it went quick. Understood. Thanks for your help. Appreciate you. All righty. So what's going on, man? What's everybody having for dinner today? What's on the dinner menu? I mean, what are y'all having? I didn't. I haven't made up my mind yet. I still feel like I need to medicate a little bit more before I decide what I'm gonna have. So my mind isn't quite made up just yet. Now, right now, we're only at 96 views. We need to do better than that. We need to hit this 1,000 like we did last week. What y'all need me to do? Go get in my car and drive around? we ain't move. We ain't moving, man. We need more views. So we need to share the video because we need to make sure people understand two things right now. You can get your car for under $100, and we can let SB86 pass. We gotta we gotta keep that going on because it's a penny now, and I think that those who have went through the process, as crazy as it is, you know, are like happy. I mean, when I help people get their card for free, that was very impactful for some people. And I'm thinking that folks in the Waverly and now some more people are actually able to get medicated and help with their pain, and they're hopefully feeling better now. And also just people in the area. So we had a pretty good turnout. It could have been better. I do feel like we kind of got rained out because of more this rain we've been getting in Ohio lately is kind of ridiculous. And we had rain, and we had wind, and we had snow, and every time you're trying to host an event, it rains and snows. Trying to figure out how to have an event without it getting rained and snowed on. Or we go through every season every day. Winter, summer, fall, spring, and then winter again, and then summer, and then winter. Yeah, it's crazy weather, Ohio pattern, and these storms. I mean, did anybody else see this stuff? I mean, it was some pretty significant damage. I mean, some of these buildings were literally destroyed from this storm. They're gone. Like they're not coming back. It's all bad. Okay, Mike, so it's a Pizza Hut. Gonna hit the hut tonight. He said weed and cod. I love it. He said weed and cod. That's okay. RSO donuts. Okay, okay. All right, all right. Chipotle. I have never been able to buy Chipotle after that recall. I have not bought no Chipotle in years. I keep seeing it, smelling it, and I still ain't having it. Just coffee in my medicine until later. Look, why I was thinking layer cake? I see layer tonight. I know it's probably later tonight, but it looks like later cake tonight. I'm seeing layer cake in my brain because I haven't been able to find any layer cake lately. Um, just share a link in Ohio marijuana community on Reddit. Hey, appreciate you. Come on now. Come on now. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Hey, Steve. Lake perch, is that fresh out the lake? That sounds like it's fresh. You said you try to become a member because it says it can't be completed at this time. Oh wow. Wonder what happened. Well, they only put out so many at a time. But did you try to pay for one or did you try to get the free ones? Which one was it? Heck yeah, I appreciate you. Come on now. Regulus Brown. Am I saying? I know I didn't say that right. I hope I said it right. The medical card link isn't working on the website. Yes. Let me address that. The reason why that it's not working on my website, and I'm glad you brought that up, and I apologize, is because when they changed and lowered the price, the link that I had there before isn't working. So they have to fix it, and they haven't fixed it yet. So in the interim, you just would either do one or two things. You could download the LeafWell app on Android or the Apple Play, the Apple Store, or you could download the app on the Android Play Store, and do it that way. Um, so yeah, and then the code. Now you could also try the old code. They said they was gonna turn it off, but it might still be turned on. And uh, I was trying to find it. I might have threw all the cards with the old code away. No, you could use the old code OCL 420. I mean, you can try it. It might not work, but OC Live should work. Sorry about the website link, but we're gonna get it fixed as soon as they put up the new link. We should be good to go, and that should help us. Okay, we up to 100 views, 106 views. We need 900 more views. How are we gonna get there in the next 5 minutes? I don't see it happening. So we're gonna have to keep going, and we got to keep figuring out how we're gonna get more people to watch the show. One thing I did say that I was going to do, and I hadn't done it yet, but I'm going to talk about my Grow project sponsored by Horticulture Lighter Group, or HLG. Um, so currently, I have transplanted everything to 1 gallon bags. Okay. Um, the forum cookies should have been transplanted sooner. So the growth got stunted, and I think I overwatered, so I kind of messed those forum cookies up. They might come back. Um, I'm not sure if they're going to make it. The auto flowers, one of them, I almost killed it during the transplant. Just, sometimes stuff don't go as planned, and things just slip out of your hand. Let's just say that. The layer cake, I'm real happy with the layer cake. That's the one in the back far corner, looks better than all the rest. And then the Odin OG, another one that you can see in the back there, looks really great compared to the rest. But the main issue that I have here really was that I should have transplanted them out of the solo cups a lot sooner than I did. And like I said, on those form cookies, I did have a couple instances where I overwatered them. But it's been a while since I've grown. I'm still adapting to growing in this tent. I'm used to just growing in an open room. So this is all different to me, having like this microclimate, this micro environment, and all that. I can't say that I'm a fan of it, honestly. Some people love this growing in a tent thing, and maybe I will when it gets better. But right now, it's not that fun for me. So it is what it is. But I'm gonna keep at it, and I'll be checking in with you next week to let you know what's alive or dead in my grow tent. Hopefully, everything will still be alive. I could show you the past image where it looked great, but things change. Already done. I did that. I got the I got some stuff, and I did a root treatment when I did the transplant. I did the root treatment, and obviously the ones that got the root treatment are doing much better, and the ones that did not are not doing much better. But definitely seeing changes right away since I put the root treatment on there during the transplant process. And I got a couple little videos I'll share on my social media so you can see what it looks like up closer. These pictures are kind of blurry. But anyway, hey, Mike, I appreciate you in the super chat. I do. It helps us get close to our goal. But yeah, it's gonna get there. We'll get there. Yeah, hey, man, I'll be ready. I'll be ready for you to hook me up with some of that grape skunk, man. I'm ready to hook up with anything anybody got. But as you can see by the tent right now, that if somehow everything was to pull out of this and survive, my tent will be fully crowded by the time all 8 of those plants sprout. So I think I had every intention of some of them failing. Um, I got other seeds waiting to go, ready to go, and just don't want to have too many things going on at the same time. Hey, Lynette, I appreciate you on the super chat there. Uh, Thank you for hooking me up with the little sticker with the cat. Hey, how you doing, Popcorn? Competitive Call of Duty player. Hey, I feel it. I feel it. I feel it at all, man. Pacific Seed Bank. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep track of that one. So yeah, we're at 115 views on the stream here, and we still haven't reached our goal. So what we need to do is we need to have everybody take a moment to share the video. And right now our likes are looking pretty good. We got 39 likes. We got six. Oh, I didn't tell me that before, but now we got 6 new members. Okay, so we got 6 new members. That's great, and we're doing great on our super chat. But every little bit counts. It helps coming on. When is the member Zoom? Great question. So I think what we have to establish is the perfect day and time for the member Zoom. And then from there, we should be able to do it on a regular basis. I think the member Zoom should be once a month. It should definitely, I mean, for me, like during the week is kind of chaotic, honestly. I'm more available on a Sunday than any day as far as like to do something like that. I know that doesn't necessarily work for everybody, but another day that would be good for me would probably be a Monday. So Sunday, Monday, maybe Tuesday, but those are kind of the days I'm thinking. As far as other streams that we're looking at doing, again, those will be those ones that will be traveling, and we're going to try to put out an advance notice of when those streams will be, or what you will see was what you saw the other day, where you saw the stream say it was coming soon, and then we're going to put the time in there so you can see exactly what time it'll start, and it'll be already in there, and then we go live. We may be in the car or somewhere else, and that's the streams that you'll see more often because we'll be doing those a lot more, like probably at least a couple times a week. And those will hopefully be a little bit more interesting because I'll be moving around, and you'll be able to see some of these dispensaries that we're going to, and finding out, do they have Mastermind Cannabis there? If they do, great, I'll buy it. And if not, why isn't it there? So we may be showing up to a dispensary and saying, hey, do you know about Mastermind Cannabis? And they may say, no, they don't. And then we have to explain it to them and educate them about why we're here and what we're trying to do. Will I be at the Cannabis Expo in Summit County with Atherman and Cottonmouth Kings in August? I do believe I will be at that event. There seems to be like a lot of stuff going on. I'm just trying to make sure I have my events mixed up, but I do believe so. I'm pretty sure that's the one that I plan on being to. I was almost like meeting Afro Man and missed him by like, I missed you by a few minutes, Afro Man, but don't worry, I'm gonna catch up with you. I was close. I believe so. I know that Amplify is getting more. Jimmy. So I know that they're coming. So Amplify should be restocking. Um, I know a couple of Wicker Life. Wicker Life. I want to say the Botanist Wicker Life. Check the Botanist Wicker Life. I don't know how far that is from you, Jimmy, but check the Botanist Wicker Life. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, definitely, little Mac. Appreciate you. That sounds pretty cool. I'm sure that that was probably definitely a time when you definitely got medicated there, buddy. I could also believe that. We're up to 118 views, 30 viewers. That's pretty good. So I just want to go back over my notes, make sure I didn't miss anything here. Um, yeah, so midterms is next week. So make sure you vote next week on March 19th. And this one over there. Other thing too is that they keep coming up with this legalization stuff. It was in the news again today, and we got rappers going to the White House. I don't know how that makes things go any faster. I don't know why we're not going to the White House to get it legalized. I don't know why we got to send rappers. I think we could just send regular people, and it would get done a lot faster if they had a bunch of people who were suffering at their feet, saying, "Look, are you going to legalize or not? This is our last chance." For federal, it's going to be a minute before, depending on who wins the election, it's going to depend. But you already know, if there's money to be made, they're going to legalize it, and it's money to be made. So they really need to stop playing and let us get it nationwide legal. Because once that happens, well, you already know it's off to the races. Rappers to flash cash, yeah, right, yeah, yeah. If it's just gonna be up to Fat Joe to go up there and do it, man, he needs to bring a lot more than just himself. He needs to bring like 50 Cent and some other people. He need to bring some more people. I ain't gonna drop too many names because we could get really ugly here. But I'm just saying we need to get some more people up there. I mean, don't just send Fat Joe, send everybody. What is this? Why is it not a march? Why aren't we having the 1,000,000-person cannabis march? Is that what we need to organize? Just send everybody who supports cannabis there to the White House. Like, just get it done. Everybody just bring a shirt and a hat. Just get it done. Go green. Let's go green for real. Just imagine if the United States of America went green in 2024. Stock prices would soar. Employment opportunities would soar. There'd be so much smoke coming from the United States. They could see it from space. They'll think we're having wildfires down here. There's so much smoke coming from here. Just wait till rec sales happen, man. It's gonna be so much smoke coming across. They're gonna smell us lighting up across the border. Tell me I ain't lying. This is already happening. They already smell us across the border. Should already know. Yeah. I don't know if I trust UPS or USPS to deliver anything. They're not my favorite method. Now, if you said Amazon, because I could imagine getting my Larry OG prime time, same day delivery, little Amazon truck pull up, boop, boop, open up my garage, drop my pack in there, get back in the car, have a good one, sir. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I could do the commercial right now for Amazon Prime delivery. I'm telling you. We ordering so much stuff, man. Them drivers, and just imagine, what if we had Cannabis DoorDash? You'd have people ordering stuff all the way from one side of town. You'd have somebody ordering weed from Dayton and open it to get Dash all the way to Columbus. Like, man, I really need that gelato, man. I ordered it, man. I paid the extra 50 piece on that. Get that delivered. I know what I'm saying. And don't worry, I already got stuff set up. You won't steal my idea. DoorDash or anybody else who's thinking about it. Because I already did it. I wasn't even telling you. It's already ahead of you on it. How many websites do you have now? Yeah, I mean, Amazon, I mean, if you do the drone drop, then you have to worry about, you can still have, you could have somebody shooting it with a water hose knocking out the sky, unless it's like 30,000 feet in the air. I mean, then he's fighting with air traffic control. I mean, there's all kind of ways to bring a drone down. So I'll be a little bit worried that like somebody smart figure out how to bring that drone down right in the backyard of his house. What happens when the drone has a technical failure? What happens if a bird crashes into that drone in somebody else's yard? All of a sudden, a package just got airdropped to the wrong location. Who's going to go recover it from that guy's backyard with the two pit bulls back there who are waiting on you to try to come get your package that got dropped in the wrong yard? Nah, nope. And then, delivery, man, the driver gonna probably need to have an armed guard with him. You know what I mean? Because you know how these people are out here. They try everything. They try to drive a U-Haul through a dispensary. They ain't try, they did. But you know that, did you? Yes, they crashed a U-Haul into one of our dispensaries. They tried real hard. Guess what? They didn't get nothing. So they say. We had another people cut the wires, the power to the dispensary, and cut a hole in the door and everything, like Ocean's 11. That happened. And they did get a lot of shit. I heard they got everything. They wiped the place clean. So yeah, just imagine retcons, man. People gonna be ready. Oh, you ain't know about the U-Haul incident? Let's Google it, man. Let's see if I can Google it up, man. It was full of fireworks too. See, U-Haul truck hits Ohio dispensary. Let's see. I just want to see if it comes up still. Yep. It don't show it on here, but believe me, it happened. And see, I didn't put Canton. It was in Canton. And what happened was that night they tried to hit more than one dispensary. Yeah, they tried to get in. Here it is right here. They tried to get in the botanist. And this was I can't believe it's been 4 years since this happened. But yeah, this guy charged other break-ins. And 2 break-ins occurred. And let's say the botanist and Zinley. He did not get the can. He didn't get the cannon. Phantom. Oh, they tried to steal fireworks too. See, so I know they tried to crash a U-Haul into the building and it didn't work. So they built it pretty tough, man. If they hit it with a U-Haul, it still didn't work. Yeah, well, that was another incident. The Bloom and Painesville incident. That one was a different one. That one was even more advanced users. They cut the internet feed. They cut the power. They cut all the like fencing around to get in. They cut through the doors, and they knew exactly where to go to get the product. So they wiped the dispensary clean. Um, somebody got them a bunch of stuff and probably just went and shipped it and sold it to Michigan. They probably shipped it. They like, dude, you be stupid to try to sell it down here and have all them labels on it. I mean, who's gonna spend the time scraping off all them labels off all them packs? That's a lot of work, man, for some crook shit. You know what I mean? I mean, come on. I mean, really? 128 views. We're doing all right, but we need more. We need more. We need more videos. I mean, we need more viewers. Man, people out here doing crazy things, but I think rec changes all that. No reason to go to the trouble with rec. Well, you would think that, but people love committing crimes, and people are going to try to rob the recreational dispensaries. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but somebody is going to try to set it off, and they're going to fail, and it's going to be ugly. But they do it in every state, man. Every state they try. During the George Floyd riots, they tried then. They busted windows out the one dispensary down there in Cleveland, tore it up pretty good. So they tried. So they will try again. Believe it. There'll be some reason, some cause. Let's go try to break in a dispensary. And it's gonna be like trying to break through a brick wall. They're gonna break through the wall and find another wall. Break through that wall, find another wall, and then break through that wall and find 3 more walls. And then find out, holy crap, we ain't even in the right building. We ain't even in the right place. We ain't nowhere near the vault. We in the lobby. Man, it's just, I'm for real, man. It's funny. Yeah, I'm just imagine the guy said, man, we tried everything. We tried to hit it with a U-Haul. We tried bolt cutters. We tried lasers. We still couldn't get in that place. Oh nah. Yeah, I mean it happens nationwide. They hitting them nationwide, believe it. And no, they don't want you to know they got hit hard. They got robbed by rob. But Ohio's small enough to, that if we get hit, we usually find out about it. Somebody usually leaks the information. We usually find out what's going on. We're usually finding out relatively quickly. Like so that's what they did. Mm-hmm. Yep. And this is they can't wait to pull us over. How are they gonna be fair? How's law enforcement gonna be fair to cannabis users? I mean, they already trying to figure out how they can shut down the thing with the canines. What do y'all think about that? I think the canines should be let free, and they surely shouldn't have to go home to these owners who've been training them to be after people for weed. They should get new owners. They should be adopted new families. Why they got to go home to the cop? Why can't they put them in new homes with new families? Oh, that's right. They're training them to be evil. It's gonna be hard to separate those two. Yeah, I mean, they think everybody who uses cannabis looks like this person here, and it's not. By the way, it's not a real person. This is an AI generated individual. This is what the AI thinks a stoner person looks like when they're getting pulled over by the cop. This is a prime example why you cannot rely on AI to do things for you, because if they do things for you, I mean, you got a guy right here. I mean, he what is he wearing? What's with the hat? Why is the hair like poofed up around the hat? It just looks stupid. I mean, what? I mean, what? It's crazy how they think. AI mixed up. You're like, oh, this is a joke, man. It really thought this AI was taking off, man. Next thing you know, they're like, oh man, we gotta change everything because these AI people, man, they don't know. Uh, I don't know what people are thinking. You silly Billy. Oh man, the AI man, I've had so much fun with it. I mean, it makes stuff all the time, and I just start cracking up laughing. I'll be like,
Excuse me,
"What
boss.
were
You
you?
have a text
What were you
message.
thinking at all? What were you really thinking?" I don't know. Well, I'm gonna wrap the show up today, but I would like for you to all do me a favor, hit the like, subscribe button, and also let me know again if you didn't already what you have for dinner. You can reach me at the email below, info@ohiocannabislive.com.
You have a new email.
Yeah, my phone, I got a new phone that's making all kind of new messages now. And make sure you support the channel with the subscribe button. And also you can donate directly to me at www.ohiocannabislive.com/donate. That money goes straight to me. without all these other little people reaching in and getting their hands in it. And that's again, thank you again to my sponsors, Horticulture Lighting Group, for helping us with this grow we got going on. And I'm sure we'll have another live stream, but we still need to hit 1,000 views. So we're gonna get there. But in the meantime, y'all stay medicated. Y'all have a great weekend. Y'all stay dry from this rain that keeps coming. And I will see all of y'all on the next stream. Thank you again to all the new members. Thanks again to my moderators. Thank you, Jimmy, and everybody else has been here.